Ever wonder how much data about you is floating around online, completely public, just waiting to be pieced together? What if I told you someone could build a detailed profile on you, track your movements, or even predict your next steps, all without ever touching your phone or computer? Today, we dive into the hidden world of OSINT, open source intelligence, and it will change how you view your digital footprint forever. Imagine someone knowing your deepest secrets, tracking your every move, without ever touching your devices. They're using OSINT, and you're leaving a digital trail wider than you think. In this video, we expose how easily your life can be laid bare, and why this unseen threat should terrify you. Do you know how much of your life is public information? A complete stranger could build a detailed profile of you, track your routine, and predict your next steps from public data alone. This is the unsettling reality of OSINT in the digital age. Are you truly safe online? Your location, your habits, your social circle, mapped without a single hack. We'll reveal how powerful and pervasive these methods are, and why ignoring this threat puts your personal security at risk. Stay to the end, we'll show you how to assess exposure and reduce risk, without paranoia, with precision. Let's get into it. OSINT is intelligence derived from legally accessible, publicly available sources: news, websites, public records, social platforms, forums, and more. It's less about secret access and more about disciplined collection, correlation, and validation. 3 pillars: collect broadly, correlate across sources, and validate before you trust. Public records can reveal ownerships, corporate ties, filings, and timelines, when interpreted correctly. OSINT is not hacking. It avoids intrusion. It respects terms, laws, and ethics. Legal and policy boundaries matter. Crossing them turns OSINT into something else. Good practitioners structure questions, form hypotheses, and assign confidence levels to findings. Time is a factor. Data ages, get stale, and can be intentionally deceptive. For security pros, OSINT informs threat models, brand protection, executive protection, and incident response. It shows what adversaries could infer about you, your staff, or your organization, using nothing but open sources. Seeing yourself like an adversary is the first step to reducing exposure. We'll keep this focused on awareness and defense, not exploitation. With that foundation, let's map the open data that fuels OSINT and how it's used. The landscape is bigger than most people expect. Identity signals, usernames, display names, bios, and profile photos connect accounts across platforms. Reused handles, vanity URLs, and photo EXIF remnants can correlate personas. Followers, comments, and tagged photos map social circles and influence. Public group memberships and event RSVPs reveal affiliations and schedules. Location signals, geotags, ambient metadata, and routine check-ins expose movement patterns. Photos betray place, skylines, signage, sunlight angles, and weather all add context. Travel posts, boarding shots, and public itineraries telegraph presence and absence windows. Routine commutes create predictable time-location patterns. Corporate footprints, domains, subdomains, job posts, and tech blogs reveal infrastructure and vendors. Talks, patents, and press releases expose roadmaps and partnerships. Open repos can leak dependency graphs, naming conventions, and operational habits. Registrations, certificates, and public telemetry hint at ownership and change windows. State and local filings, permits, and court calendars are searchable in many jurisdictions. Commerce trails, reviews, listings, and shipment photos can expose addresses and routines. Community publications and school sites often publish names, roles, and dates. Professionals triage by signal value and assign confidence. Not all data is equal. Exposure is cumulative. One small detail rarely matters. Aggregates do. Next, how patterns emerge and how to break them. Case study: building a pattern of life profile from public traces. No intrusion, purely open sources. Morning posts consistently appear between 7:10 and 7:30 weekdays. A visible running route aligns with a park loop. Timestamps cluster around 6:30 on Mondays and Thursdays. Work posts tag a central business district. Commute windows inferred from photo times. Correlating timestamps across platforms creates a weekly cadence. Run, commute, lunch spot, evening class. Receipts shared in stories reveal a recurring restaurant within a 3-block radius. A public course schedule indicates attendance Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Package photos show delivery windows. Signatures hint at building access hours. Professional OSINT wraps findings in ethics and legal constraints. Intent matters, consent matters. Confidence is qualified, absence of data is not proof. Reports avoid doxing and protect identities. We do not publish home addresses or precise schedules. Risk-aware summaries only. Defensive takeaways: reduce routine visibility, decouple identity signals, and time-shift public posts. Adversaries exploit predictability. Your job is to lower predictability without lowering quality of life. Next, capabilities, tradecraft, and countermeasures. Responsibly explained. Awareness isn't fear. Awareness is control. Control begins with knowing what others can know about you. Capabilities at a glance: discovery, enrichment, geospatial context, temporal analysis, and attribution framing. Filters reduce noise. Structured notes prevent bias and tunnel vision. Automation helps aggregate, but human judgment assigns meaning and confidence. Iterate hypotheses, test against new evidence, reassess, repeat. Use authoritative sources, verify with multiple perspectives, and timestamp everything. Combine context layers to avoid misreads. Geography, timing, and human factors. Apply ethics gates, legality, necessity, proportionality, and minimization. Document scope and limits. Clarity prevents misuse and mission creep. Flip the lens. Conduct exposure reviews on executives, locations, and processes using only open data. Red models adversary insight. Blue implements policy, training, and content governance. Guidelines beat gag orders. Delay posts. Scrub geotags. Avoid routine reveals. Measure exposure with clear metrics. Fewer identifiers, less timing precision, lower aggregation risk. Objective: resilience. Reduce what an outsider can infer, not what insiders can do. Now, concrete steps you can take today, without compromising your mission. Audit app permissions. Disable unnecessary location sharing and camera EXIF publishing. Harden privacy defaults. Limit audience, restrict tagging, and review past posts for sensitive patterns. Timeshift sharing. Post after leaving locations. Avoid live location broadcasts. Strip metadata from shared media when possible. Publish clear comms policies. Travel, events, and facility photos need review and delay windows. Ban posting of credentials, floor plans, and badge patterns. Train for visual OPSEC. Assess third-party exposure. Marketing posts, case studies, and public repos can leak operational details. Prepare takedown and correction workflows for misinfo or sensitive leaks. Monitor open sources ethically for impersonation, doxing attempts, and exposure spikes. Schedule regular exposure reviews and adjust controls as platforms change. Create a repeatable checklist. Inventory signals, rate risk, implement fixes, verify outcomes. OSINT's power is real. Use it to see what others see and to close the gaps before they matter. Stay safe, stay informed, and take control today.